Hello everybody and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon Mega Modded. We are here again. I'm going to play as Levy this time and I'm here with Never Named. Hello, hello. Boom,
hello.
Boom, boom. Going to buy some of the new modded items. And we're going to try and unlock Robot. I've already done the first elevator, so we should be able to do it. Spiral, stun gun, drone, sweeper, wasteland. What's that Wastelander shotgun?
Red
and white. I didn't
know
read
what
it
that
correctly.
is.
Right, anyways.
Red and Walter
stuff.
White, yeah.
Got
I don't know what
stuff.
red and white is. Those, that's not my item. Not my item.
Fair enough. Anyways, let's jump into a run and just keep on unlocking stuff. Yeah, we're going to try and unlock the robot here.
The sweeper would be a minesweeper gun. I think that's Blazy's. I think it would be a prismatism thing. Cool. I don't know. I don't remember precisely. Oh, red and white's just a reskinned Magnum.
But yeah, we're just playing as Lamey right now because, I mean, Lamey's fun and kind of easier than the base characters, so why not? Because Hip Holster is, like, busted with so many guns in this game. But we're playing with a rarity boost on again as well. I didn't play with it last episode, but it ended up being a fairly modded one anyways. But we're going to play with it this time, especially while I'm on with Never Named. I think it's nicer because we get to talk about more of the modded stuff. And I feel like if the game breaks, if it's going to break at all, I'd rather it break while Never Named is here.
Well, you have a professional trademark on hand to diagnose.
By the way, last time I did figure out what was going on with Sunbunny's output log thing not working. Turns out it was working. The console was just lying about where it was.
Well, I don't know about you, but that log you sent me after we recorded, yeah, it still showed that shit was fucked somewhere with that mod.
Oh no! Yeah,
so
I think he's updated.
We found something.
Yeah, he's updated it now, so it should be better. But yeah, essentially the file path was like automatically generated for where the output log went, or where the text, the F3 to text, whatever it's called, went, and it was completely lying about where it went. It was just in a different place.
I see.
So it should hopefully be sorted now, but yeah, I found that a bit funny.
Go on, open it. There's items in the D tier.
Hey, we got a key back anyways.
Worth it.
Honestly, the ornate gun with the hip holster is pretty good. Not too bad at all. It definitely makes it a little bit better. I actually think the ornate pistol's pretty damn strong for a D tier weapon, like because it is literally just the what's it called? The other gun that does this, but 4 times stronger.
Yeah, I've made a gun like... I've made a gun that uses those projectiles and is D tier that's kind of in the same vein. Yeah. Except it's not just, like, more clip size. It, like, I think I made it... like, I changed the projectile stat, so it's, like, still a bouncy musket ball, but it's, like, slightly different.
Yeah. Nice.
That was one of those guns I made not because I really had a good idea for a new mechanic, but because I liked the idea of adding it in because it was a real historical gun.
Yeah, I've mentioned it in a few of the episodes I'm sure you've heard, but I actually really do like the idea of a few modders have done this by now, especially your pack, where you've just got a bunch of really basic weapons that are just like classic historical weapons or like classic modern weapons. I like the idea of having a lot of those because, like, while it's cool to have like new mechanics and fun new sort of guns and wacky items and stuff, it's also nice to just have some really sort of classic and easy to understand, easy to use, powerful weapons.
Yeah, you know, simplicity is the soul of wit. That's not what they say, but they should.
It's very nice. Now, I do wonder what that Guanstone in the shop does.
I do have a couple more guns in the works, the Well Rod and the Well Gun, because I added the Well Rod because I thought it was a funny name, and it's a real gun that was used in one of the World Wars, I think. I don't quite remember. Maybe it was the Cold War. I don't know. My memory fails me, but it's a real gun called the Well Gun, and I learned it was named the Well Gun because of the facility where it was manufactured, and I looked into it, and there was another gun that was made by that same facility called... No, it was the Well Rod, and there was another gun made by that same facility called the Well Gun. And so I added both the Well Rod and the Well Gun and gave them the synergy called Well, Well, Well.
I like that. Well, well, well. What do we have here? Do I want to try and go oubliette? Probably. I don't know. Do we want to go oubliette or do we want to open that chest and then buy this?
Do you want more items now or more items? Like, okay.
Do you know what? We'll go to the oubliette because then we get to see we have the chance of seeing somebody's boss, and I like the custom boss.
I still think it would be interesting to see the electrostatic, not hydrostatic. Sorry, I've been thinking too. I've got hydrostatic pressure on the brain, something that no one else ever said. Speaking of the,
yeah, we can get both after the boss most likely.
Speaking of the hip holster, I worked on an item called the shoulder holster.
Okay.
It's actually based on a cut item from the vanilla game. We don't know what it would have done, but I just thought that the name was funny, and I took it and I re-sprited it because the old sprite was frankly garbage.
I'm gonna say a lot of the cut items have really wonky sprites, don't they?
Yeah, wanky would also work. You didn't need to hit yourself.
Wanky.
So, yeah, I worked on that. It was a bit tricky to make, but I finished it. And my concept for it was like firing a bullet. Firing your gun has a chance to fire an additional, like, volley in a random direction.
That sounds pretty cool.
So, like, it's not overly powerful, but it can be very useful.
Yeah. I like the idea.
And I specifically said volley and not projectile because I coded it to work with shotguns. So, like...
yeah, I'm gonna say, because there's a lot of things in Gungeon and stuff, like with the Chaos Bullets or whatever, where it just fires a single pellet from a shotgun. What the hell is that?
Speaking of shotguns...
Is that one of yours?
Yes, that's one of mine.
Oh, I got a synergy with it, too. Blood for the Blood God. Do you remember what that synergy does at all?
I can check. Give me just a second.
Cool. Let's buy this.
I remember the synergies.
Ooh,
I remember
like
the synergies I made.
So let's take. Oh, I unlocked a lot of weapons. Yeah. So this is the pump charge shotgun. Hell is fun.
Oh yeah.
Continuing to reload the shotgun when it's already full will charge it up. Be careful not to overcharge it. Forged by a bloodthirsty adventurer who sought to cleanse bullet hell. And then this enchanted battery releases bursts of power on collision. Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, the pump charge, you can reload it at any point to charge it up.
Nice. Got
and
very
I
low
even made
ammo.
custom... Oh, 80 is pretty standard for shotguns. For, like, more powerful shotguns.
So I don't want to go into the red, right?
You can go into the red. But doing it again will overcharge it. Do you want to see what happens when you overcharge it?
Will it hurt me?
You'll find out.
Yes, it will. And it fucking destroyed the water barrel. Thank you, Never Named. That was fun. I like that.
I give you permission to use Mega Delsa. If you can't find another barrel.
I'm not gonna drop it.
You have my permission to use Mega Delsa. You know, I live to destroy your...
Do you know, like, you do so many of the things I fucking hate in gaming with your items.
What do you mean?
Like, I'm really not a fan of those sort of mechanics at all, but just like, lol, first time using the gun, get trolled.
I mean, the description does say to not overcharge it. I just told you to, and you listened to me for some reason. Okay,
At least it's only one hit of damage. It's not like anything serious. But I did lose my armor, though, and that's kind of annoying.
Okay, Blood for the Blood God is actually a very good synergy. It makes it so that, when you kill enemies, they have a chance to, leave puddles of blood that do damage.
Oh, nice.
Like that.
So, if I overcharge it, does it cost more ammo to fire or something?
No. Charging it up just makes it deal more damage. So there's no penalty for charging it all the way other than your time.
Do you know what I'm going to say? I bet you do, don't you?
What? That it's terrible and you hate it?
No, I think it's a cool idea. But there is something I will say. It sounds like a Nerf gun. It needs like some beefier sound effects. Especially when it's overcharged. It'd be cool if it had different sound effects for each reload.
Oh, you're funny, you are.
I
I
am.
like you. I like it when you make jokes.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I
Make
overcharged it by accident. I didn't realise it was
You're
already
very
reloaded.
funny. You're very funny.
Oh.
Yeah, so that Blood from the Blood God synergy, I believe... yeah. So before the item, the gun just had a chance to do cosmetic, like, splurts of blood when you killed enemies. That was just, like, purely cosmetic. But with the synergy, it leaves the puddle as well.
Nice. I think it'd be interesting to have it have more maximum ammo and use more ammo when you overcharge it, so that there's an associated cost with overcharging.
I mean, the associated cost is reloading in the middle of a firefight.
I suppose, yeah.
It's like, well, you could take the... See, like here, you're actively not attacking the enemy while you charge up the gun.
I suppose so. That's a good point. Hey, that's terrible.
Predator.
Doesn't this cost hegemony credits? And I don't really have that
Yes.
many.
You have 400.
I mean, 400 isn't a lot, really, considering
It
I haven't
costs
unlocked any of the
hegemony
items.
credits, but it does a lot of damage.
We'll try it on the boss. But it's a cool item nonetheless, especially for people
I
that
believe-
have completed save files.
Bullets have a chance to break the boss DPS cap. So
Nice.
it's not like every shot has the capability to break boss DPS cap, but it's like 1 in 4 shots will break that cap.
Nice.
I just wanted to make a gun that shot hegemony credits.
I like the idea a lot, yeah. Like I said, it's definitely more approachable on a 100% save file, which most people that mod will be playing on, so it's not really an issue. It's just that I'm being a bit of a goober and playing on a new save file.
I like how you're intentionally not charging it to the max level because you're afraid of overcharging it.
I also think that it's not really worth the time investment on these enemies, so...
See? Told you.
It would maybe be nice as well if it gained a little bit more accuracy on... Like, if the spread got a little tighter on the overloads. Because its spread is really wonky. It's really hard to hit things.
I mean, that's shotguns, though.
No, but I mean, like, it's a really... It's not like firing the regular shotgun. It's a set pattern. And the set pattern's, like got a really, big gap in the middle of it.
It's not a set pattern.
It looks like a set pattern.
It's not a set pattern. I can tell you off the bat that the amount of code that goes into making a set pattern shotgun is so gigantic that I can guarantee you from off the bat that it is not a set pattern, because if it was, it would be cemented in my mind as the thing I made a set pattern for. I have 1 or 2 set pattern guns. The Ranger...
Is the clown shotgun one as well?
No, clown shotgun's not a set pattern.
That's weird, because they really look like they're set patterns.
It's just random within specified angles. Shotguns, it's an angle variance thing. If you put in, 20 into the shotgun's angle variance, it means that the bullets from the shotgun can go anywhere within 20 degrees of the original firing angle. So essentially, if you put in 20, you get 40 degrees of variance.
How is that not cursed? It looks so cursed. Fertility amulets.
Maybe
Search
it's so
in-
bad it is a
toxin.
curse.
The energy released by blanks caused it to expel some toxin in gaseous. Interesting.
Maybe it's like a venom thing from
Yeah, seems like it,
Sophia's
doesn't
mod.
it? Seems like it. Yeah, we got him.
PogChamp. SpogChamp.
Spogchen.
Yeah, I'm actually very proud of the ammo count. That had to be done manually, like a lot
Yeah,
of
it's
these
really good.
things. Yeah, guns with weird custom ammo counts are more difficult than you'd think to code.
Yeah, don't you have one that's got a time it's just a clock?
Yeah, it's a timer.
Ooh, we got the bloody chest. Is the bloody chest the one where it takes away a health container and gives you a chest, or does it just deal damage?
Doesn't take away health containers, it just takes away current hearts.
How many? It's 2, isn't it?
Somewhere around that margin.
Sacrifice blood in return for chests. And then what does Goopy Heart do again? Chance to heal upon killing a blob. That's pretty good. Let's try it out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's way more than I thought it was going to be. Oh, this fucking item. Oh my god. I don't even dislike it. But honestly, it shows up on every fucking run. What's going on?
Okay, that would mean it's 2.5 hearts, which... okay, let me just check. I think, if I remember correctly... Oh, wait, no, I was wrong. Forget what I was going to say.
Can it kill you? That's the question. Or does it only allow you to use it half the hearts?
It cannot kill you.
Okay, good.
It cannot kill you.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about this gun. I can't remember who it is that makes it, but they said that, I think it's Knife Through a Gunfight, this one, actually. But they said that it's not got any, like, higher weight on it. Yeah, it is. But it shows up on literally every single run. I don't get it. It's not a bad weapon or anything. It's just bizarre.
I don't get the name either. Is it like Torrentails, or is it meant to be pronounced Torrentials?
I think it's Torrentails.
Like I don't know, but it looks like it could be pronounced Torrentials, which sounds like torrential as in torrential rain, except spelled wrong.
I definitely have to say, is it Skeletor that does Knife to a Gunfight?
Yeah, Ski.
Yeah, Ski then. I have to say, one thing that I noticed with your weapons in your pack, almost all of them have way too high charge times.
Yeah, charge time is a weird thing to get down, because, like, 1 second is longer than you think it is when you're coding an item.
Yeah, like, I just feel like basically, like, most of the guns I end up using, I end up never using because the charge time is not worth the damage it outputs. Like, they need to have the same charge time and, like, double their damage, or, like, half the charge time. Preferably half the charge time. Like, the Torrentail, the amount of time you have to charge it to get, like, all 4 shots off is nowhere near proportional to the amount of damage that it deals.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which I'm not saying it's like a massive thing. I'm not like super complaining about it. I'm just saying it's something you might want to take a little look at in terms of balancing, because I feel like it's sort of something that's a little off balance with the mod.
What he's trying to say is he hates it and you should be ashamed.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I want to shit on all your dreams. I don't really want to fill this up. I'm not gonna lie.
How dare you?
I don't like any of my weapons.
I mean, they're all going to benefit from it, so.
I'm not really liking using any of the weapons I have at the minute. I can't really use the... Pump charge
is quite powerful.
Pump charge is quite powerful, but it's a bit tedious to use. Like, you've got to spend a lot more time on it than you would with any other gun. I'm just going to open this.
Which is what
I love this thing, but I can't use it. I'm at too low HP. Also, this is another thing that just shows up way too often. This is what I mean about the rarity boost thing. Like, it's making, obviously, modded weapons way more common, but there isn't actually that many modded weapons compared to the amount of weapons in the game in total. Or at least it feels like there isn't, because I keep seeing the same ones over and over.
There are a lot, but I feel so confused that, like, there are actually a lot of things that you haven't gotten.
Yeah, like, your mod has a lot of modded weapons in it, but I very rarely see them. Like, Knife to a Gunfight, I don't know if there's anything in the code that's doing it. I don't think there is, but I seem to see that Knife to a Gunfight items and weapons way more often than anything else.
Maybe there's, like, something in Knife to a Gunfight that breaks the rarity boost, so it just stops increasing rarity after it's done with Knife to a Gunfight items.
Yeah.
I don't see how that could be the case, though, because you do have Once More Under the Breach items. So.
Yeah, like, it's very weird, but maybe it's just, like, anecdotal, but it just feels like Knife to a Gunfight stuff is way more common than anything else.
I'm trying to think of something insightful to say.
I'm just a bit of a nuisance for modders, because I'm like, it doesn't have nice sounds. Hey.
Yeah, he's a moaning Mindy.
Ooh, that's pretty good. I don't know what the hell that is. Elevator button.
Elevator button. D tier active takes you to the next floor.
Okay, that's somewhat useful.
So you like, I intended it for something like you could use it to like duck into a secret floor, get the chests, and then duck out again or something like that.
Oh, hello. The bullet banker. Sorry, I skipped your intro, but you're dead. I feel so sorry for somebody. Every single time I see one of his new bosses, I just fucking annihilate it. Every single time, it like barely gets to attack, and I'm like, bye.
So proud of you. You checked for a mimic.
I saw it. What the fuck? Is it Greg the Egg? It is Greg the Egg. Yes,
Greg,
my boy.
Greg.
I'm a little upset at the minute. I have so many cool weapons, but like none of them are really that usable.
You have a lot of cool weapons that you absolutely hate.
I wouldn't say I hate them. I just think a lot of them are either difficult or inconvenient to use. Gotta buy this key.
Did you pause the recording for a second?
Yes. Right, we are back. We need to go back to the elevator room as well, so don't let me forget. At some point, we got to go back and grab ourselves the busted TV. Yeah, let's continue.
Speaking of overcoded things, I've been obsessed with Half-Life lately, trying to convince Turtle to play it.
Yeah, I've never played Half-Life. Half-Life 1, I've definitely never really saw the need, but Half-Life 2, I'm a little more sort of into the idea just because it's newer. It's probably pulls up a bit better.
Adam's running around and causing a bit of a ruckus, if you can hear that in the background.
No,
Sounds of puppy feet.
I can't, actually.
Yeah, I personally would recommend playing both of them.
I have a pretty hard time going back and playing like really old games that I don't have the nostalgia for that a lot of other people do. Like I don't know. I'm just not. I want to say not a fan, but I don't play a lot of old games, so I always find it quite jarring.
So we're not going to get like an original Rogue playthrough on this channel?
Probably not. Thank God I held out for a chest. This is another gun that shows up all the fucking time. I don't dislike it. Ooh, this is actually a really good synergy with this. Holy hell. I don't dislike it, but goddamn. What the hell? The Indigo One-Stone.
That's a pretty good one. It orbits close to you and has a chance when it's hit by a bullet to do a mini blank.
Ooh, that is very good. Right, remind me to go back once I've done this fight.
It's the pay-to-win economy again.
Yeah, it's very strong.
But yeah, Half-Life is something that I maintain. Its graphics are the only thing that mark it as old.
Yeah. Okay, we
its
got ourselves
gameplay
strange-looking key here.
Its gameplay is like better than a lot of games that came out recently.
Okay.
Shady key double some. Didn't I make that item? Like,
I don't know. Honestly, sprite-wise, it doesn't look like yours.
No, I when I said didn't I make that item, I meant I have made an item that does something very similar to that, like identical to that effect.
We got another active. We don't need active. We got busted TV coming.
Yeah. Although Emancipation Grid is going to be good because it means you can not have to dodge roll in some situations.
What does it do again? I can never remember.
Invincibility for a time.
Creates a field around the user that vaporizes unauthorized materials. Okay. Yeah. We'll pop this once and get a chest that I can't open. I would have assumed for the health cost it would be unlocked, but I guess not.
Look, you should never assume with me, Turtle.
That's a bit poopy. Goodbye,
I should give it a synergy that makes it spawn unlocked chests. That'd be a good idea.
Right, anyways, down to the next floor. Run's looking pretty good so far, definitely. We've got some good stuff going on. I think this alchemical gun's going to be way better than I've given it credit for before, because I don't have to actively get enemies in the poison, and I'm immune to poison, so I'm going to like it a lot more than normal. But yeah, it's another one of those guns that just shows up all the time.
Yeah, the only part of the original Half-Life that I would say is that sort of shows its age would be the Zen segments. They are rather
The Zen segments.
bare. It's a part in the late game, leading up to the ending. They are rather sparse of decoration. It does sort of feel like they were getting very exhausted and running low on time. I still personally enjoy them. They do what they set out to do, but that they just don't have as much polish as other parts of the game. And that's really the only part of where I think Half-Life falls short. Nice teleporter.
Oh yeah. That's a little evil, actually, isn't it? Oh my god.
It's probably not intentional. The game will auto-place teleporters in some rooms if they're big enough. So I'd say that was probably auto-generated there.
I didn't actually know it did that. I was always really careful when making rooms to make enough rooms that had teleporters in them. I didn't know that it auto-placed them.
Yeah, some rooms have pre-placed teleporters, of course, but other rooms have auto-placed teleporters. If you want a room to definitely always put a teleporter in a certain place, I don't know, if your room is full of turrets, and you don't want a teleporter to spawn in the line of fire of a turret, you should probably place one manually, because the game won't try and auto-place it if there's one already there. In fact, the game literally cannot handle 2 teleporters being in the same room and will crash.
Yeah, I would imagine that wouldn't work. Ooh, we got a curse shop. Sadly, we have fucking no money. We do have the Mega Dousers. We can get a free weapon out of it. I know we shouldn't have the Mega Douser anymore, but I'm going to pretend that's not a thing.
You also have curse to go in. So.
Yeah.
Also, wait. Can you use your goop trail to?
No, it has to be water. It can't be goop.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
Huh. Peculiar. I guess it must check for, the water damage type.
That's nice. Power armor. Isn't that just a fuckload of armor?
Yeah, it's just a fuckload of armor.
It's pretty good. Sadly, it's not the best. It's just armor.
It's A tier.
It's very, very good in terms of...
It's just like an armor package.
Yeah, in terms of survivability, I love it. Right, we've got quite a lot of good stuff here. We got fucking Northern Lion, Egg on Egg. I wonder if that has a synergy with Greg the Egg, but it won't. It's not the same pack, but still.
I didn't code in a synergy for Greg.
Bottomless bag of candy. What the hell is that?
I have no idea. If you get Wonder Chest, I think on the mines... Let me just check real quick. You'll need a key to get it, but I think it does something good on the mines. If I recall correctly. I don't remember my own mod very well. Shut up. Wonder Chest. Black Powder Mine. Wonder Chest will spawn an unlocked red chest when used on the mines.
Ooh, okay, so we definitely want to try and get that then. For 1 key, it's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
What up, Raccoon? Thank you.
See, that's why you have me here, because I can tell you what my mod does.
Well, that's one of the good things about this is obviously you know your own mod very well, but you also do know the other mods better than I know them. So it's good to have you here for being able to go in depth into the making of some of your items, but also being able to give me some info on some of the other items I pick up that I don't understand, which is many.
Yeah, you don't understand a lot of things.
I don't. So, the other day, Never Named commented on one of my videos saying, I can't believe you read this wrong. Have you been tested for dyslexia? And I was like, yes, I have. I have dyslexia. And he was like, oh, shit. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Nice teleporter there.
Fuck's sake. But yeah, I was like, yes, I do.
That's foreshadowing. That's what we call in storytelling reincorporation. People have been asking, where's Chekhov's gun in Gungeon? Right there.
Dude, this is the greatest floor ever, and I have fuck all money. We got one of these, obviously that comes with one of them, then we've got another one of them there, and we've got a cashless shop here. This is a lot of stuff.
Business is business.
Fuck off! I just want to tell him I can't
did that.
I can't teleport to the other side because I'd have to throw the TV over the gap, and I really don't want to do that.
Oh, that's funny. I like you. You're funny.
Funny guy. Funny guy.
Yeah, that's not Bunny's fault, I wouldn't say, because, like...
It doesn't seem like it. Like, honestly, like, why would he do that? Like, that's the biggest thing. Like, that'd super obviously be a problem, so I can't imagine he did it on purpose.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, like... You don't, like, realize... Like, when you're making rooms, the idea that the game might go fucking 5-head mode and spawn a teleporter inside of a trap, it doesn't really occur to you.
Yeah, you wouldn't think the game would be that stupid, but...
Yeah, it might be a good idea for Bunny to go into that room and place, like, a teleporter on the bottom away from the trap so that the game can't auto-teleport there, but it's not a big issue.
Yeah.
It's not just the game that went 5-head mode. Wait, hold on. That withering amulet, when you did the armor blank there, that Cola had a little icon above his head.
Gave him like a curse. Fuck off hitting me, you cunts!
What is that?
I don't know.
It's not really obvious what that's doing, is it?
Yeah, sadly this is like the shittest floor ever to have a fucking cursed shop because we can't buy anything. But at least we can get Wonder Chest. Stack of cash. That didn't even give me any cash. Fuck you. Gives you a chance to shoot multiple projectiles at once. It doesn't give me any money though. You cock.
Not real currency. Monopoly.
We're not going to have enough money to play either of these games either, which is just truly upsetting.
I mean, from what I know, I didn't make it, but I think Stack of Cash is pretty good.
I mean, it sounds good, but I did expect when I picked up a stack of cash for it to give me at least some gating.
Well, that's where you thought wrong, kiddo.
Then again, I suppose, is it Brick of Cash that's in the game that doesn't?
Brick of Cash doesn't give you cash either.
Yeah, I'm gonna say so. I guess it's on theme for Gungeon's stupidity.
Yeah, on one of your videos, you picked up nitroglycerin, and you're like, it's setting on fire sometimes. What was actually happening?
Okay.
What you were actually doing was you were walking over top of oil puddles when you triggered the explosion, which set the oil puddles on fire. Which, get good, Doc.
I mean, it is a D tier item, so I couldn't expect it to be amazing. Don't you step in this poison, you fucking idiot.
It's like a child.
Fucking stop!
He'll do anything.
Okay, thank God.
He'll do anything to kill himself. Oh yeah, Greg has a chance to drop consumables on room clear.
Nice.
He also blocks bullets, and if he has health, when he dies, he'll drop a random companion item.
Very nice. What the hell's this?
Felicile fires a rocket on the first shot of its clip.
It looks strange. Ooh, it's got a nice sound. Meaty.
Yeah, so it's got a long reload so that you don't just,
spam rockets, yeah.
Yeah, and also, I specifically coded it so you can't gun drop it.
Ah, nice.
If you gun drop
is it
when you pick it back up...
Is it a reference to something?
It's a reference to Gato Roboto.
Okay, I was going to say, because I was wondering why the sprite was so basic, but that makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah, that's sort of in the art style of the original.
Yeah. I don't like this situation at all.
Yeah, so if you gun drop the Felicile, when you pick it back up, it'll be fully reloaded except for the missile.
Okay, the cash thing is doing real good work right now.
The missile also takes up additional ammo.
Ooh, okay.
So the first shot takes 10 ammo, and the rest of the shots just take 1, which is why it has so much max ammo.
Yeah, I like the idea.
I shut the door because Tatum opened it. I looked over when the door started opening, and there was no one there, and it was quite freaky until I saw a little nose peeking in. So I'm going to shut that just real quick.
Okay. This gun's very good. I'm liking it. I like it. I'm just upset about how much money we need for this floor and how little we actually have. Okay, I have to do this again. I really don't like throwing the TV. Throwing the TV isn't even hard, but I've done it wrong so many times that it scares me to do it.
Oh, he's a good puppy. He's a good puppy.
Dog, dog, dog.
She's coming in for cuddles. I'm sorry, but this takes priority.
I can see why. I understand. I've used like 100 hegemony credits on this run. This is way too expensive. Oh well.
Oh, but on the bright side, with that stack of cash, you're firing like multiple.
Yeah. Hey, that's a good weapon. Right, we can't really afford anything, which is a bit upsetting.
Yes, poverty.
I don't even think we can manage to do a single one of these fucking Winchester games. That's really upsetting, that is. Why do we have to come onto this floor with so little money and there's no fucking
local British man. Local British man is in poverty. You probably should have checked the layout of the other one to see if it was easier.
Yeah, you're right, you're right. What the fuck? How did you even manage that, you stupid prick?
You fired 2 projectiles and missed with both of them.
Fuck off!
Oh yeah, it's Lamey.
Oh my god, you're an actual shithead. How on earth do I hit this fucking bitch?
Hey, stop licking my toes.
There you go. Oh, we got this reskin.
You just unlocked that. True piercing, what does that do?
Oh, it goes through walls.
Oh, nice. Wait, does it go through exterior walls?
No.
Right. Oh, just interior. Right. It can pierce through like solid walls, but it can't go through a chest.
Yeah. Right. Time to leave this floor. Sad about the amount of money we got that floor. That was very depressing. We could have got so much cool stuff there.
Tatum, stop licking my toes. That's weird.
Tatum's actually his dad.
No, Tatum is not my dad. She's my puppy. Big puppy. Big, silly puppy. Who licks toes for some reason. I've known people like Tatum in my day.
Oh, hello. But why are you in the most inconvenient place ever, you stupid shithead? Fuck you! Why'd you have to die, you stupid nonce?
You're killed by the Guanstone.
God damn. Only a nonce would die in that situation.
He's been very affectionate. She
Kinda
likes getting pets late at night. I mean, some dogs, well, you know, pit bulls maul children, so...
I don't think all pit bulls maul children.
No, all pit bulls maul children. It's like a statistically proven fact that pit bulls subsist on a diet of children's souls.
What about if some... What the hell was that noise just then? I left the room and some people were still firing. What if some pit bulls just take children to the mall?
There's a joke in here about pedophiles that I'm too stupid to grasp right now.
There's always a joke about pedophiles somewhere.
Pitbull, no! Go back to releasing shitty music.
Mr. Worldwide. Right, I'm gonna use this for a bit. Because this weapon is something I understand, and it's good. You're not dead yet, you prick.
Yeah, you know, I've heard that so often.
Getting so much ammo now, what the hell?
I'm not sure what's up with that.
I like it, though. I like it. Remarkably, we've not come across any issues yet, which is amazing.
Oh, yeah. Because the missile is technically the main projectile of the gun.
It fires it on my hip holster. That's really good. I just noticed that, yeah. Hip holster's really fucking good with this thing, then. I was wondering why I was firing a lot more missiles than I was, like, understanding.
Yeah, well, it happens to us all.
Accidentally fired my missile. I'm sorry.
Consult your doctor if you experience similar symptoms.
Ah, the ice! It just kept careening me into the enemy.
That's something that just I find hilariously dystopian about like American advertisements. Like I'll be screen sharing with an American friend and we'll be watching something and they'll get an ad like, buy our antidepressants. Caution, may cause kidney stones, your mother to kill you, and
depression.
Your dad to hate you, and death.
It may cause depression.
Caution. Just generally be careful, because we don't really know what the fuck this does.
Yeah, I've been watching like a lot of British TV on my Discord with people recently, and like a few of the people were like really surprised about like what British adverts are like. Apparently they're just a lot stupider than a lot of other countries. And someone else was saying, I can't remember where they're from, but they were saying that in their country, basically the only adverts you ever see is for food and medicine. But like, there's adverts for fucking everything here.
Yes, comrade. Buy food with your government rations to support the cause. I've used the Emancipation Grill once.
Yeah, it's not all that useful unless I know I'm gonna get hit.
Well, consider you're you.
See, use it there. Worked out.
You just did that to prove me
Boom,
wrong.
bam. I did. Boom, boom, bow. I remember when I used the Emancipation Grill once. Oh, hello. What are you doing there? I used the Emancipation Grill once before, and it like bugged out my game to the point where I couldn't shoot and could only roll.
No, that wasn't the Emancipation Grill.
Oh, was
it was like it was a dodge sight ring.
Oh, was it? Okay, I gotta say it was a similar visual effect. I remember that.
Yeah, it's a similar visual effect, but not the same item. Not even the same mod.
Oh.
Not even remotely the same effect.
Oh, I didn't realize.
At this time of day in this part of the country, not even remotely localized inside your kitchen. Have fun.
Fuck you,
Let's just hope you don't
Apache.
need to go that way.
Fuck you.
We all have to make sacrifices sometimes.
I'm definitely gonna lose it in that room, like 100%.
Well, the boss isn't through there, is it?
Oh no, it's not. Actually, you're right.
You don't have to go that way. You may just have to sacrifice whatever's on the other side.
Pelican plushie.
Killing enemies has a chance to activate rage mode for a few seconds.
I like the idea of that. I think I did that a bit early. Oh no, I'm good. Oh, ho, ho, this is quite nice.
Just dodge roll. You're in a room where it's pretty much impossible to lose the TV.
Or I could just use Greg. Let him block all my shots and possibly spawn.
Oh yeah, no, Greg's pretty good for that. Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like I could just use him to absorb bullets, but then if he ends up getting hit, if he ends up dying, I get an item. So all's well that ends well.
Yeah, he has a lot of health, so it'll take a while for him to die.
Super hot watch? What do you unlock? I thought that was something you unlocked for doing the dragon, not this boss.
Maybe somebody added an alternative unlock method.
That would be weird. That would be very odd.
Wait, check your item list. If 4 master round. Oh wait, perhaps Gooey Hut.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Is
You're right.
counting as a master round. I didn't code it to do that, but it might be happening automatically.
I mean, it's fine. Like I think trying to make workarounds for things like this is stupid because like 99% of people aren't gonna do what I'm doing and playing a fresh save file. It's just kind of weird.
Yeah, and I mean, like, nobody particularly cares if you unlock...
Yeah.
Nobody particularly cares if you unlock the,
I mean, at the end of the day, you've still flawless 5 bosses.
Yeah, for flawlessing 5 bosses, but not the right 5 bosses.
Why? Okay, that wall doesn't count because it's part of the structure of the room, I see.
Yeah. There's a reason why I don't think many dodge roll official guns use the pierce internal walls code,
Because
which is like
not many internal walls.
Yeah, it's base game code that allows it to pierce internal walls. It's just a little jank.
It is a little bit jank. You're right. It also does weird things with the bullet's shadow. Like, it looks really weird as it passes through the wall. Hey, I got rage mode there. Nice one.
I'm entering the second reality.
Boom, boom, bow. This run has gone swimmingly so
fuck
far
does that mean?
in terms of bugs. It's not been buggy at all. It's great.
See, we can do it sometimes.
Yeah. I'm sure the dragon will break though for some reason.
Oh yeah,
Now that I've said
definitely.
it.
That's like a given. You basically just cursed us.
This thing's really, really inaccurate. But it's pretty strong though.
Yes.
It's pretty strong. Honestly, I'm just gonna waste the rest of the rounds on it so I can know that it's a low ammo. Let's use this thing for a bit. Actually, no, I'm gonna use the cat again. I like this gun a lot.
Oh, thank you. This is actually one of those guns where I started out making it, like, ages ago and just couldn't figure out how to do it at the time. And I revisited
Yeah.
very recently and actually finished with new coding knowledge.
I like it. Oh, I don't like that though.
Just take it.
Nah. The rat can have it.
Actually,
I don't want it.
I was thinking of some sort of item that would allow you to re-roll guns for I had a couple ideas. One, you get to re-roll the gun, but each time you re-roll it, it becomes more cursed.
That's definitely a good way to do it. Like plus 1 or 2 casts per reroll.
But cursed to the gun itself, so you can always drop it. My second idea was that it becomes more and more cursed. Not more and more cursed. That it's not manual. That guns just automatically re-roll when they run out of ammo.
I mean, that's literally infinite ammo, right? Though.
Yeah, infinite ammo, but guns that run out get re-rolled. But I'd have to sort of figure out some way to balance.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'd say as of base that's
correctly.
Yeah, and I'd just say as of base that's like not very that's not much of a downside because like unless you constantly get re-rolled into D tier stuff, you're pretty much gonna be happy no matter what you get. And any really good weapons, you just manage your ammo on. Maybe
like
re-roll some to a tier lower.
It's sort of I haven't done it yet.
Yeah, that seems like a hard thing to balance.
You can also make it so that there's an item that, like, each time you, like, do something or whatever, it upgrades the tier of your guns, but when you get hit, it downgrades them.
That'd be cool, like sort of like with the metronome, where if you do a certain amount of rooms without getting hit, it can upgrade your gun to the next tier, but then if you get hit with it, it lowers the tier. That'd actually be a really, really cool idea. Gives you different tiered guns.
You know, they should make a game out of that idea. They should call it like Exit the Gungeon or something.
That'd be really cool, yeah. That'd be really cool. But
Yeah,
I gotta say,
it did occur to me as we were talking that we just invented Exit the Gungeon again.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't even know because I didn't give Exit the Gungeon the time of the day, really. I barely
and I
played it.
think that's a crying shame.
It's not. It's fucking kind of shitty mobile game. I don't like it at all.
It's really not. Like
It feels
looks
way
like
too mobile-y for me. The gameplay feels really scuffed.
the menus look mobile-y, but I've found the gameplay to be actually really fucking fun.
Well, at least when I played it. Granted, I haven't played it since the updates came out and stuff, but I really wasn't as big of a fan of it, to be honest. I thought the gameplay was like... I played it for like an hour and I was like, well, that's it. I'm done.
It's not as in-depth as Gungeon. That wasn't ever meant to be.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, I obviously know it wouldn't be. And honestly, it's completely fine that I don't like it. Like, I don't really care. Like, I didn't expect it to be a game I was gonna love considering it started as a mobile game. I just wish it hadn't started as a mobile game. I think the game would be a lot better if it hadn't started as a mobile game.
I think it was always intended to, like, be a multi-platform game that just happened to be on mobile. And then they got a deal with Apple that meant that it would come out on mobile first. But I don't think that, like, that was the intention from the beginning. But again, I can't read Dodger's minds as much as I've tricked everyone that I can.
Ooh, Rochambeau. Love that.
It's a shame you're poor.
I gotta say, like, what has happened to my money this run?
Give her the TV. Give her the TV. Give her the TV. Just making sure you didn't do something stupid.
Yep, you're right. Thank you. I might get +1 bullets, I guess. Once I can afford it.
Now you can actually dodge roll.
Yay! I mean, to be honest, I don't really dodge roll that often anyways. I think that dodge rolling's like a really last resort sort of thing in this game. I mean, most good players know that by now, but... Like...
It's okay to be wrong.
I'm not wrong. Like, dodge rolling's bad, like, for the most part.
Okay, Stinky.
Hello. Let's get rid of some of our weapons I'm not using.
You can't use multiple weapons on the witches.
Oh, is it just the one?
Yeah.
I thought it was like... Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake! I love this weapon, but it's so hard to use. And it does way too low damage for the associated cost of being up close and personal. I just keep getting the same modded weapons over and over and over again. This is what I'm getting annoyed at. There's so many I haven't seen. And it's like, here's the same 3 every run.
Perhaps you should look into, like, unlocking Bowler so you could do, like, a rainbow mode to see more guns.
I mean, yeah, I could unlock him, but it's kind of random chance. I can't just unlock him when I want to. I've just got to wait until he shows up.
I'm pretty sure you could make him show up faster by not continuing to kick the helmet. Because that adds the Ledge Goblin back into the NPC rotation.
I suppose that's true. Sadly, I really don't have boss-killing weapons apart from my hegemony one. I really don't want to use many more hegemony credits, to be honest. But okay, I'll just do it. Why not?
Yeah, capitalism.
I can just cheat them back in.
How dare you? The one thing that can slay dragons. Capitalism. I mean, you know, that actually makes a lot of sense. I've known more than a couple gay furry communist dragons in my day.
What the hell did you just say?
You heard me. I've seen things that you do not want to see.
Oh no.
You'd be surprised how far the lining... I'm gonna stop there. You know what? This is not the time or place. Also, I don't think either of us have commented on the what the electric Guanstone does when it touches a bullet.
I like it. It's cool. It's like a little shock chain.
Oh, speaking of ideas that I just had, I have been considering something like a projectile, a tier detonator from Isaac, but in Gungeon. Like an active that you can use.
That seems like that'd be really good, but also potentially very, very laggy.
Okay, so the way I would do it, it probably wouldn't cause a lot of lag. It depends.
Fair.
It'd have to, the way I would do it is that it would just straight up clone the projectile a bunch of times and then send the copies in, like, a radial direction with, like, maybe a damage deficit or something to make up for the fact that there's more of them.
I'm gonna say, I think as well, like, you've got to sort of account for the fact that in Gungeon there's a lot of guns that would be insane with, like RC rocket and stuff.
But, I mean, that's half the fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but something like that. And because I'm not processing every bullet.
I was saying about the lag, but I suppose Ring of Triggers exists, and that's not super laggy for the most part, and that's kind of the same idea. Right, which care should we take?
All of them. Oh, sorry, I was grabbing a drink.
All of them. I can't remember what they all do, to be honest, but...
You have a lot of health, you'll be probably fine.
Ah, that's one of them, the Petrify thing. I mean, I also have invincibility as well, so... I forgot to Petrify me, you fool.
I should really look into making enemies at some point, but there are still a lot of bugs with enemies that need to be ironed out. You've noticed one of them firsthand. There's this weird issue with, modded enemies not being intangible, as they spawn in.
Yeah, I've seen that a few times now.
There's... Okay. I've looked at the enemy spawning code.
We got the boy. Yes, so much electric.
Oh, yeah. Greg cracked.
And now we have just so much electric. It's great.
I'm glad you like the diode. I'm very proud.
Yeah, the diode's cute. I mean, I think familiars in general are just really fun. Like, they're always, even if they're useless, kind of like Neighborino's penguin. It's not even that good of an item, but it's just cute. So I like it.
I mean, you know, it's a style factor. So, like, I've looked at the enemy spawning code, and there's a variable in there called intangible until spawned, right? And something that I have found that is very strange is that even when I set that to true, it is not true.
There's some sort of bug with it then.
Yeah, like, for some reason it works fine for base game enemies.
Oh my god!
That are spawned via rooms, but like, when and it happens during the What Army challenge as well. I think you noticed that you got hit by enemies that were spawning in, and I'm very ashamed of that because I've tried to fix it a lot and it's just not fucking working. And the weird thing is that, like, I set it specifically to say intangible until spawn, and it just didn't work.
It just ignores you.
Yeah. Like, not fixing it is one thing, but fixing it and the fix just not working.
Oh shit, my thing ran out. The game just being like, fuck you, doesn't matter, we don't care.
Yeah, that happens more than I'd like to admit.
Okay, run out of ammo on that. Thunderclap's decent now, isn't it? I can't remember. Yeah, it's good.
It got buffed, I think.
Yeah. Can I have some keys, please, game, rather than just spawning me fucking chests? What's this do again? I can't remember. There's a shrine in here.
The shrine removes one of the curses, I believe.
I need to fucking learn how all of this works, because I can't remember. Like, am I supposed to remove it, or does removing it mean that I can't get some of the unlocks?
I think removing it is, like, considered completion. So, like, you give yourself the curse and then fight your way to a cleansing thing.
And I think Bunny said that there's a cleansing shrine for each one, maybe? This is not a great room for this, honestly.
I still love that Apache decided to add that into Expand.
Yeah, it's great.
I made this room.
It's completely
widely
hell.
It is widely considered one of my worst ideas.
It's like, it's a terrible room, but at the same time, it's not, like, awful. It's still completely, like, feasible that you can beat it. It's just horrible when everything's fucking
so
jammed.
Slow.
Yeah, exactly. Why are all the fucking dudes jammed? It's pissing me off. Fucking die.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
I know you didn't do that, but yeah. But yeah, as you can see, like, it's pretty easy to avoid the shots, to be honest. The biggest problem right now is that all of these fuckers are jammed.
Why are all the dudes jammed, he says, with 5 curse?
I think one of the shrines did that, didn't it, with the curse? They didn't have much curse before.
You pick up the cursed key, you use the witches.
Oh, it's the witches that did it. Yeah, you're right. The witches give like 3 curse, don't they?
I don't remember the exact numbers. Hey, you got a chest.
Is it a mimic?
I think it's... Oh, yeah, it is. I was convinced that it wasn't there.
Yeah,
so,
same. But I was like, I swear I saw it move.
The student becomes the master.
I have to be extra careful when I'm on with you, because I know you'll make fun of me. And also that last episode with the Nightmare item was shocking. Yes, incremental. Right, what does this shrine do now? Nothing. Okay. So I think I've got to go to each one of these and remove each curse. I'm pretty sure.
It removed the curse of petrification on this one, so you won't have to worry about being petrified again.
That's really good, because I hated that. Still don't really understand what those dudes do. I guess they just slow your movement. I'm like...
Those dudes give you, like, an all-round series of debuffs when you're in their aura. Movement speed is one of them. The problem with the design is that you're almost never in their aura.
Yeah, because you know not to be, sort of thing.
It's not even like... It's kind of like curse pots. Because curse pots are, like, very rarely a threat.
It's a good thing though, because it does somewhat force your hand in like where you position yourself. I feel like
I just shoot it.
I've not been to Bullet Hell a lot. Obviously, when I've been playing hard mode, I basically never went. But now that I've been going more, I've noticed a lot of Sunbunny's rooms with his custom enemies on Bullet Hell are really well designed. Like, obviously
those are a Neighborino enemy. Those grey dudes.
Like, what in the fuck do I even do here?
Yeah, this room, I've long maintained that the only thing that makes it as bad as it is the debt.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah,
like you walk in and the debt immediately is just like right in the middle with his cross attack.
It is, yeah. But Sunbunny and Neighborino's rooms on Bullet Hell, I have to commend them, especially considering Sunbunny had some of the most atrocious runes to ever exist on Bullet Hell originally.
He's got, like, no key drops.
I know. Originally Sunbunny had some of the worst fucking runes to ever exist on Bullet Hell, so he's come a long way. His runes are a lot better now.
Oh no, yeah, Sunbunny definitely has come a long way.
Like, I remember that I lost my 91 win streak to one of Sunbunny's rooms on Bullet Hell.
He's my favorite Russian Irishman.
Russian Irishman?
Yeah. Didn't you know that?
I don't even know what you mean by that.
He's an Irish Russian.
How? What do you mean?
He's like Irish, but I think he lives in Russia or somewhere thereabouts. I don't know. I think I could be very wrong.
I couldn't tell if you meant like his mum was Russian, his dad was Irish, or if he was Russian living in Ireland or Irish living in Russia.
No, he's Irish, but he just moves very fast.
Just Russian everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. That's the joke I was making. I'm glad you picked up on it. It really means a lot. Yeah. Anyway, Bunny will probably tell us if we're wrong. Oh, he'll be like, no, I was actually joking the whole time about being Russian and Irish, and you're just fucking stupid.
I was actually made in a factory. Made to mod and Sprite.
I was grown in a tube. They put me back in my goddamn tube. Hello, Gordon.
I need ammo now as well. I'm running dangerously low on ammo.
Remember, every missile you shoot is 10 ammo out of this.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it, because it's depleting quickly. But this gun has been very, very useful.
It's a shame all these enemies are flying.
I know, I was just thinking that. I was going to run into them and try and poison them with the grill, but I can't really do that. Hey, here's the boss. I think I still need to explore to get the rest of my curses removed, right?
Maybe you get a key.
I think I should still explore. I mean, I've got so much health, like, there's hopefully little chance of me dying.
Yeah, maybe you'll get a key or some ammo. It's pretty likely you'll get ammo with your high curse.
Fucking die! This weapon's such low accuracy. Oh my god. Fucking die!
There's like another stat that I very rarely modify in my guns.
I think accuracy is probably one of the most frustrating things on guns to have, like, low accuracy. It's so annoying when you're, like, so close to an enemy and you're definitely aiming at it. Hey, a key. Definitely aiming at the enemy, but the game's just like, nah, didn't feel like it. Random variety, so you just missed. Like,
I got double keys from that item.
Oh, I did, yeah. On some guns it makes sense, because obviously they'd be too powerful without it. But some guns it's just downright frustrating.
Like, if it's a gun that fires very quickly.
I didn't realize that was something. Fuck off!
That's what you get for not picking it up earlier.
Should have picked it up. I don't like this gun. It's too hard to use on controller.
See, this whole run has been defined by just reincorporation. You avoided... A man often meets his destiny on the path he takes to avoid it.
Okay, this thing's going to be a bit garbage for us at the moment, so let's not use that.
That's actually another interesting bug with Gungeon. The game doesn't keep track of what it's spawned. So if you pass something up, it can appear in future chests.
Peculiar. Oh, for fuck's sake.
And this is particularly terrible with regards to precognition. If you have an item that tells you what's in chests before you open them,
Yeah.
It
It's
the
not
game
gonna be
doesn't.
great.
Okay. When you open a chest, the item inside the chest is determined at the moment of opening. Before that point, the chest doesn't know what's inside of it. Unless you have an item that has forced the chest to predict its contents. Some companion synergies do that. You have a lot of health, but do you want that curse?
No, I don't.
Yeah, some companion synergies show you what's inside chests, and they force the chest to generate its contents. But the game, when it's generating items for chests, only checks what's in your inventory. It doesn't check what's in other chests. So, if a chest has determined its contents, and you don't open it, and then go to a different chest, and it determines its contents, you can wind up in the unenviable situation of having two chests that generate the same item.
Yeah. I've noticed, actually, I know this isn't related to Gungeon, but I didn't know, there's a lot more predetermination in Binding of Isaac than I thought, because I recently got Guppy's Eye, and saw a chest that had a trinket in it, and it showed me what the trinket was. And then I left it in the chest, and then it showed up in the next chest I found. And then I left it again, and it showed up again, and it just, like, until you open the chest and physically see the item, it'll just keep showing up. Like, it's predetermined what your next trinket to get is.
That's kind of how Gungeon does it, because it's seeded. What Gungeon does is, like, let's say you have, like, you predetermined the contents of a green chest, right?
Yeah.
If the green chest is going to give you a gun, and, you know, it's green, then those are the two determining factors, right?
Yeah. Definitely getting some hitches now on Bullet Hell. I don't know what's lagging it. Maybe it's just going through all these rooms.
Probably the size of the floor.
Yeah, I'm going to say it was something to do with that. It's not, like, really bad, but it's just more hitches than I'd like to see, obviously.
Also, your diode appears to be trying to kill something that's not in the room.
Yeah, I'm going to go take a little look at him.
It's a weird bug, I think, with companions for some reason.
Yeah, it does it with a lot of them.
Like, re-register his target when you change rooms.
Where the fuck is he gone? Okay, he's just gone. He's just disappeared.
The electrical connection only shows up in combat.
Okay, so I have no idea where he is then.
He'll teleport to you when you use a teleporter.
Okay.
Companions are all programmed to do that. He's gonna go for something in that direction.
Okay, let's take a little look, see if he's coming, see which way he's going. We'll follow him.
Follow him. He wants to show you something special.
Oh, it's this dude.
Oh, it's this thing again.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't really register those things as
yeah, because they're not technically dead. It's like weird. And Gungeon's the same way. Like the Gungeon is seeded in such a way that, like, the next thing it wants to put in a chest of, like, the type and tier will be the same. So if you, like, pass up a green chest that would have given you a gun, the next green chest that would have given you a gun will contain what the previous one would have.
Yeah.
And which is why you got the graviton. Again, because that green chest was going to give you a gun, but you didn't pick up the graviton, and then the next green chest you opened that was set to give you a gun also gave you the graviton.
Yeah. Intriguing.
And
I always forget that. I need to remember that more often. Like it's something that I end up going, oh, there's so many of these guys. They're so small. Why are these guys so small?
I mean, well, how big are your eyeballs?
They're just too small. So it looks like I was wrong about the whole curse cleansing bullshit, but I'm still going to clear all the rooms anyways.
May as well. Yeah, so in the situation that something predicts the contents of a chest, like you have a couple of blue chests that are both going to give you a passive, and you predict the contents of both, they'll both predict the same passive.
Yeah.
Because
Intriguing.
The game is getting confused.
And then you've got to open one and it changes the contents of the next chest.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't change the contents.
Oh.
if it gets... Okay, if you open one and take the item before the next chest is determined, that'll change it. But
okay.
if both are predetermined by like some item or whatever, like a companion synergy that can tell you what's inside chests, if they're both predetermined before you open them, then they will both give you the same item, and the game doesn't check.
And then that's why you get those images where people open 4 brown chests in a secret room and all of them contain the same item.
Yeah, that's why that happens. It happens with mimics too. Like, item is determined on when the mimic spawns. So if you spawn multiple mimics at the same time that are of the same type and are set to give you the same type of item, they can give you the same item.
Yeah, that's quite intriguing.
It's scary.
I don't know why I hadn't thought of this synergy before, but...
Bad. Yeah, so that's a potential way to get duplicate items in vanilla. It's a very niche case, but it can happen. And I feel good for educating people that it can happen.
I think, like, one of the big reasons why people like watching this series when, like, it's me and you on, is that you can go into depth about some of these in-depth Gungeon systems that people don't really know about generally.
Yeah, it's not really a system, it's more of the lack of a system.
Yeah, well,
because TheTurtle did not implement a system to check other chests, this can happen.
Yeah. I always find it crazy how long these runs go when we're doing this sort of stuff. An hour and 11 minutes.
Hey man, we're spending that bro time.
Holy
together,
shit!
You know?
I don't know why this laser's just destroying every projectile. It's like glitched out and just destroying every projectile. I love it.
Oh
no, there you go. He's come back now.
Oh, he's
the
back.
Gunstone got stuck in the other area and was destroying every single projectile. Definitely going to run out of ammo before the end of this fight, sadly.
Ah, well. You know, you live and you learn. I'm not sure what you're meant to have learned, but you will learn. Graviton wouldn't be terrible in this situation.
It wouldn't. It's just really hard to use on controller.
Not really. Graviton is from Neighborino. When you reload, it fires the bullets in the direction they were already heading. It's not like Pencil, where it aims them in the direction you're currently aiming.
Oh, there's no, like, flashing frames to know when that's going to end. I didn't realize that.
There's a meter in the bottom.
Also, there's still this bug where you can't see fire and poison on the floor in this phase of the fight.
Okay, you said, I don't want to use this because it's going to eat my hegemony credits.
I don't
But
care.
you've just used it every fight.
Yep. Gungeon blueprint unlocked. Wiggle of lead unlocked. And there should be a few items unlocked from Neighborino. Not Neighborino, somebody, right? I'm clearing all the curses. Maybe I've got to fight the boss with all the curses. Maybe I did that wrong.
Ask Newbie.
Either way, that was fun. I'm glad we tried out all the curses. And
I think the reward for I think the reward for that curse was the chest you got.
I swear he said there was an unlock as well, though, that I didn't get.
I don't know, because I believe it or not, I don't eavesdrop on your conversations.
Let me check. What the hell's going on here?
Uh-oh, stinky. Wait, don't stop scrolling. I can't read it when you're scrolling. Oh, it's just a bug that's already been fixed. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
It's already been fixed. It's gonna be done properly fixed in the next update.
Your bug.
Yeah, it's a bug with my mod. Bug with Greg. It doesn't actually break anything, but it causes the console to be very upset, but it's been fixed.
That's annoying, because now I can't actually scroll up and see the unlocks. Scroll bar.
From what mod?
I want to just see somebody's unlocks, but they're all the way at the top. You absolute goober.
The bug will have started printing when
you can see how cracked. I gotta say, you can see how like big the bar is. I'm gonna have to go all the way up. I'm almost there.
You're having fun there.
More than halfway.
You're doing your finger cardio.
I am. Getting up my fingering skills. Good.
Oh, God.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's hurting.
I don't know which one of us is worse.
Apparently someone was not listening with headphones in the last episode, and you said "Uwu Poggy Woggy's" really loud, and someone heard it. Some of their family members heard it. Which I find hilarious.
Be careful, Gordon. Big boobs up ahead. Tits, big ones.
Okay, it actually does... oh, that's how it is. Remove each of the Hellbound cases at least once. That's why.
Okay, well, you did petrification, so you won't have to ever do that again. So, just like next time you make it to bullet hell, pick one of them, and it'll be guaranteed to be the one you remove.
But I've also already unlocked most of his other items, so that's pretty good.
Sweet, now you got a Broken Remnant.
I do. I've got to find Broken Remnant. Either way, that's going to be it for us. We've unlocked our Roboty Boy now.
Purchase some more stuff with your meager remaining money.
I actually have quite a lot of her Germany credits remaining.
Oh, you know, stored up in your personal bank, in your Swiss bank account. From all that YouTube money.
Actually have quite a lot remaining, I think you'll find. Just 630 is all. Vacuum gun, yay!
Vacuum gun? Wrong vacuum gun.
Aw. Poop vacuum gun.
Don't call it poop, okay? I'm very sensitive.
Reloading
what the fuck is
waffle.
a reloading waffle?
I don't know, but I like the idea.
I'm terrified.
Kazow.
Gay bullets, gay bullets.
There you go. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. It was definitely a fun one. And, oh my god, we did it. We played a full run all the way to bullet hell and didn't come across any game-breaking bugs. How on earth did we manage that? Bizarre.
Luck.
Yeah.
Sheer luck.
Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye-bye.